This is KLFY News 10 at noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for News 10 at noon. I'm Sylvia Masters. We begin in Lafayette Parish, where police are investigating a major vehicle crash involving a motorcycle that happened this morning. According to authorities, all lanes on University Avenue in Lafayette are now open at the intersection of Simcoe Street. Lafayette police say one person has been transported to a local hospital and is listed in critical condition. The investigation is ongoing. We will bring you additional details as more information becomes available. In other news out of Lafayette Parish, a Scott man has been indicted on 3 felony counts for allegedly raping a 12-year-old. According to court documents, 34-year-old Noel Armando Garcia of Scott was indicted by a grand jury on Wednesday in the 15th Judicial District Court. Court records say the incident occurred on January 1st of 2023. Armando Garcia was arrested on June 26 of this year. He is being indicted for 2 counts of first-degree rape and 1 count of molestation of a juvenile under 13. An indictment is not a conviction, but it indicates that a grand jury was presented with sufficient evidence that the accused committed the crime and to send the case to trial. In St. Landry Parish, a Carencro man was arrested Wednesday in connection with the murder of his father in 2020. Authorities say Leland Valliere of Carencro is charged with second-degree murder in connection with the murder of his father, Joseph Valliere. Valliere was arrested on a warrant by the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office on Wednesday. Valliere was killed in Lawtell in September 2020. An autopsy showed Valliere's cause of death to be blunt force trauma. Valliere and 5 others were indicted in the incident in August. Back in Lafayette, we're continuing to follow a developing story from overnight where 2 men are in the hospital after a stabbing incident. Sergeant Robin Green with Lafayette Police say officers were called to the scene on Buttercup Drive just before 2 a.m. They found the 2 victims suffering from stab wounds. Both were taken to a local hospital where one remains critically injured, the other is stable. The incident is under investigation. Anyone with information is urged to call Lafayette Police or Crime Stoppers at 232-TIPS. Another warning has been issued about an organized retail theft ring operating in the Lafayette area. Police say they are telling business owners this is not a matter to be taken lightly. As the holiday season approaches, thieves will be out taking advantage of stocked shelves. LPD wants you to take another glimpse of these individuals. There seems to be 3 going inside to do the stealing, plus one sits outside in a getaway car. They are said to be well organized and have already struck multiple businesses in Lafayette.
You talk about being organized. Each time they had a car waiting for them outside of these stores to jump in and speed away. There were often times where employees of these stores would approach these individuals and they would just grab the items out of their cart and take off running outside of the store. So yeah, we do need the public's help if they can identify these individuals who have been targeting these major department stores.
We have an update to a story that first broke yesterday evening. The Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office says that an inmate who escaped from the parish jail is now back in custody. Sheriff Tommy Romero identified the inmate as 39-year-old Christian Broussard, a pretrial detainee held for second-degree murder charges. The sheriff says Broussard escaped from the jail around 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday. He was originally arrested in New York in January of 2019. Broussard is charged in connection with a shooting on El Terrio Road in Iberia Parish and claimed the life of 38-year-old Richard Southern.